give them your personal details. If you're arrested, no comment, no caution, no duty to the solicitor, no comment, no caution, no duty solicitor. Remember those facts, they've held many of us out. So continue to rise up in defiance of this government, of this shameless government and the tools that they use to oppress us and to silence us into subjugation. We will not rest until our voices are heard loud and clear, and we've delivered on the promise that I mentioned to the Palestinian people. From the river to the sea, Palestine will be free. From the river to the sea, Palestine will be free. From the river to the sea, Palestine will be free. From the river to the sea, Palestine will be free. Viva, viva, Palestina! Viva, viva,
Welcome to Blacko. That's what it's called, Blacko. B-L-A-C-K-O. Or, if you prefer, Blacko. We're not going to talk about Joe Biden's latest gaffe at NATO when he was talking about reunifying Japan and Korea. Imperial Japanese Army, baby. We're going to actually talk about a very black day in history. Could have been blacker. It was just about the right shade of black. They tried to assassinate Donald Trump. What a load of bull. Or cow. Or should we say calf? That's an interesting round window in this man's castle. Every man's house in England is his castle. And just to remind my viewers of what's possible when you live in an area without scum, without feral urban crackies, without fired up ideologues using crime as a way to wage class warfare. And I've just noticed inside the book exchange, in case you have a heart attack, you've got your heart restarter, your twisted heart restarter right in there, look, with instructions. Is there a future coming that we're all going to have to be restarting each other's hearts? I've got some, well, first of all, let's admire the Land Rover pickup and his sheep. Yeah, I know how you feel, sheep. So, there's been a burglary in the local area. The Lancashire PD are patrolling your area and stopping suspicious people and vehicles. Legally, I hope. I hope they can't just pull you over for looking weird. Or can they? I'm sure the Black Belt Barrister did a video that the police can, in Britain, pull you over for pretty much anything. Oh. Okay, there's a nice fireplace. We're in Salisbury Hall. It's my granddad's old house. But he's not allowed me back. But I thought, can I come in and do a rant about Donald Trump? He goes, yeah, sure, go for it. So we've all seen the footage. We've all seen the various angles. We've all seen the guy get what he deserves for attempting to assassinate the 45th President of the United States. The big question, though, we're all asking is, hey, look, there's a ginger lady with a baby behind me. The big question we're all asking is, how was a shooter able to perch on a rooftop 143 meters away from the President of the United States? I'm going to give you a quick Henry VIII, which dates this building very nicely. I think, you know, with hindsight, we've all got perfect 20/20 vision. I reckon in every Trump rally, every Biden rally, there's fans, there's viewers, there's interested people. You know, I'm watching a show on Apple TV. Off Pirate Bay, obviously. I'm not going to pay for Apple. Sorry, a friend of mine's on Pirate Bay, and he watched it, not me. And Jake Gyllenhaal is accused of fire-sticking a woman. Anyway, coming back to Donald Trump. Secret Service, people saying, oh yeah, there's people on the roof. I reckon at every Biden or Trump rally, there's at least 500 people on every rooftop, every window. And it's the job of the Secret Service and the snipers to make out threats. I reckon our long-haired Antifa buddy, who took the shot and missed or got his ear. That was close. I reckon he was on the rooftop, he had binoculars, maybe he had a camera, big telephoto lens. You cannot, as a Secret Service sniper, execute a young man for wanting to get a photograph of Trump or wanting to look at him with binoculars. But here's my timeline. Snipers were aware of him, they're aware of everyone else on the roof. And the little scumbag, physiognomy is real, he's a very ugly man. That's why he wanted to kill the president, because he's very ugly in soul. He's a spiteful mutant. And the reason he missed is he knew he had 1 or 2 seconds. He very quickly got his rifle out of his bag, took shots, missed, and then the first 2 shots I think you hear on the video is the would-be assassin trying to get Trump, and the next 5 shots are the Secret Services pumping him full of large caliber sniper rounds. And he deserved it. So my granddad said, Charlie, just don't let Laura play the Bechstein. Oh, don't let her play the Bechstein piano. I was like, sure, granddad. But he's like, we're having wild boar tonight, wild boar and deer. Have you ever had a pheasant stuffed deer, Laura? No? Where you get a deer and you ram 17 pheasants up its rear end, roast it in one. And there you go. So anyway, for my international audience, this is an average household in England. This is the dining room that we all have by law. And something, Plato's cave, looking at the shadow puppets. What do you think, Ralph? You gonna stoke the fire? Oh, he says grunt. Let's see. Yeah, do not murder your mistress with a fire pig. So, upstairs to the kids' playroom. So, by law in England as well, each kid must have half a hectare to play. Imagine heating these big houses in the good old days. Imagine. The ponderous timber frame and the gigantic arches, posts and beams wrought with no finer instrument than the axe. They're like, wait, what was that noise? Maybe there's someone hiding in this priest's hole. I would just be careful, don't let a priest get too close to your hole, but here's the priest hole with a window. Alright, random passages for my... Something about deafness. We're going to learn about deafness. No, I speak too loudly for that. So here in the priest hole, it says, what's that mark? There's a red stain somewhere, apparently, 500 years ago. So over 500 years ago, a priest was discovered in the priest hole here. The guards pulled him from his hiding place and decided to take matters into their own hands, beheading the priest on the spot. Years later, many would complain about a recurring red stain that refused to be removed. Some say it reappears to this day. Now, why would they behead a priest hiding in a country house? I reckon he was a corrupt priest and he was up to no good, and he was probably taking great pleasure in the children of the house. So they've set the table for Laura, Ralph and I, and we're in the based room. This is the based room where you've got stag heads, shooting trophies, fur coats. Anyone? Look at that. Oh yeah, that is actually fur coat. And then, Laura, should we go into the woke room? Anyone for the woke room? I don't feel well. Witchcraft, persecution, schism. Laura, I got a joke for you. What did they used to call feminists 500 years ago? Witches. Bing, ding, ding. She nailed it. She knows. So, we're on the top floor here at Salisbury Hall. Don't know for can you just open this door gently? Sure, not. What's the worst that can happen? What in the actual satanic... Wait, where's my flash? That's the name of that. That's the demon. Wait, there's weird noises in the back here. Wait, I don't like this. Wait. Whoa, fuck. So you saw a few clips, hopefully I've put them before I do this rant, of the horrible woman who slandered me publicly and got herself detained. I've got people already working on the case. They know who she is, and her parents have got a bit of the old shekels, so I am considering legal action. You know, I do have some very strong evidence of slander, so I hope her parents are saying, not allowed! Damn, 500 years ago the Englishmen knew how to separate themselves from the riffraff. I love it. Tudor extreme.